Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today we're doing another video in that great challenge that we've been doing all month, the Every Bit Counts challenge. So all month long, you can see the hashtag down below. Some people are doing several days of the week, doing one video at the end of the week, or preserving any way you can to put stuff in your freezer, dehydrator, just in your pantry, from your garden, from wherever. Food that you've maybe veggies you got from a friend, not necessarily your own garden. You're preserving food, putting it away for fall and winter. So it's a challenge to do just a little bit every day, see what you can do. I don't have enough to do a little bit every day, but what I'm doing, I'm getting done. So today I have a zucchini that's no longer in its normal form. But anyway, I already cut it up and used it for something else. But I had a whole bunch of it left, so I shredded it because I thought I like to have a little bit of shredded zucchini in the freezer, right? So I did shred it. I didn't video that, it's just shredding it in the food processor. I did get that done. So now I got all of this, okay? It is yellow because it wasn't summer squash. It was a yellow, it was a different kind of zucchini. But it was mostly yellow on the outside, a little bit of green. My friend gave it to me and her husband picked this version this year to grow. So it's more yellow than green. Anyway, so I have a whole bunch of that. I am going to freeze some of it, but I thought maybe I'll just bake something with it also. And bake something and put some snacks in the freezer for future lunches, stuff like that. So I decided to do a cake mix version of something, right? Because if you watch my channel for a while, you know I do like shortcuts and I do like to bake things with cake mixes in different forms and fashions. So, not that this is much different, but I'm going to be using a white cake mix because that's all apparently I have downstairs. I have 3 white and 1 yellow, no chocolate. I wanted a chocolate, but we're going to do a white version of this. So we're going to use this, a couple eggs, 2 or 3 eggs, I don't know, I gotta look. Some of the shredded zucchini, and I'm going to put some white chocolate chips in here. And we are going to make some muffins. And that way I got some muffins I can put in the freezer and muffins for snacks for tonight. So my husband will be excited about that. Let me tell you. So let's get started. Cheers. All right, so I am going to take 2 cups of it and try to drain a little off. It doesn't have to be totally drained because we do want the moisture from it. It helps keep the cake moist. So we're doing like a little zucchini bread, but cake mix version. Damn right. That's how we do it in the Conley household. All right, it's kind of dry anyway. It's been sitting here for a little bit because I have to go downstairs and get freezer bags. And you know, sometimes I get lazy. I don't want to go down there and get them. So, okay, so we're going to use the cake mix, 2 cups of shredded zucchini or this yellow zucchini, whatever. 3 eggs. We're going to do a stick of butter melted. And if you got milk, 1/4 cup of milk or water, whatever. I have mosquito bites. I'm sorry, but they are driving me insane. And then throw in some chocolate chips. I might throw in some nuts, but you know, I always say that to you and then I never have any nuts. So probably won't be doing that. All right, I'm going to so I put the zucchini in there. Put my cake mix. I am going to add vanilla. Never have enough vanilla, right? Okay, my cake mix in there. Get my eggs out. Whew, I gotta clean this fridge. There's so much stuff going on in this fridge. It's ridiculous. Okay. It's here so I don't get dirty. Make sure I don't get any shells. Okay, So I'm going to put in a quarter cup of water, a stick of butter that's melted. Let me get this going a little bit here, and then we'll get some vanilla. Okay, add some vanilla in. Oops, that's a little much, but it'll do. It'll do just fine. This is perfect because I have a bag of white chocolate chips that's open. So I'm going to put this in. Not the whole bag, probably half a bag. You will notice, obviously, this is a white cake mix. There's going to be some flecks of that zucchini, the yellow zucchini in there. That's fine. Okay. So typical muffin fashion, right? You don't want to fill them all the way. Because after all, we are still using the cake mix here, so it will rise. I don't know how many I'm going to get, though. They look kind of pretty. You know what would be really pretty is if I would have done like orange flavoring in them, because they have flecks of that yellow zucchini. Really pretty. I might do just a small loaf when I'm done. Oops. Looks like I get my beater out of here. I'm using my, is this my third? I'm sure it's my third cup. Third cup scoop. I like having homemade treats sometimes for my husband at his lunch. You know what I mean? Instead of buying things. And he can eat a little more carbs, I've told you in the past. Sorry. Oh my god, that is so good. Just the dough is good. So we got plenty left. Let me see what I'm going to do. Okay, so I got 6 more. I used this whole pan and I didn't need to because I do have a 6 thing pan, but 6 pot pan. But anyway, so what do we got? 18 now. So I'm going to put these in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes, somewhere in there. You know, do the toothpick check and see if they come out okay. You can always put frosting on them if you want to. I probably won't because I put white chocolate chips in them. If you don't put the chocolate chips in them, maybe the frosting would be good. Okay, so while I am waiting for the muffins, which smell amazing, by the way, I'm putting these in 2-cup bags. I have enough for two 2-cup bags, which is perfect. That's what I want. Because usually when you're baking with zucchini, when it's shredded like this, either I'm going to use it for zucchini fritters or I'll bake with it. So 2 cups is usually a good amount to do stuff with. I could go get my sealant machine out. Didn't think about that, but oh well. These are fine. They'll be used up probably within a few months anyway. And I'm just going to write on there 2 cups zucchini and the month and year. And then those are going to go in the freezer and we'll see how these muffins turn out. Always label your stuff, man. Because they could look like this at one moment and 2 months later it doesn't look like that anymore and you don't know what you got in there. Trust me. Okay. These are going to go in the freezer, out in the garage, and I think we're good there, waiting on the muffins. It's done, and it's really good. But look how pretty it is. It's very pretty. You can see the little yellow flecks of that zucchini in there, where normally you would see green if you had the full green zucchini. But they're really good. Very good. Right, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, leave some comments. You're really helping out my channel and I really appreciate it. go down below, look, click on the hashtag for Every Bit Counts Challenge, and then you can see everybody else that's doing all their goodies and what they're doing to preserve things, whether it's baking, freeze drying, canning, whatever they're doing. And they're putting stuff away. So some of these are going to go in the freezer, and one will go on my husband's lunch tomorrow. Maybe 2. I'll probably keep out about 6, and then I'll put the rest in the freezer. So cheers!